What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. My name is mostlydarius. If you're new here and if you are a returning subscriber, thank you for clicking this video and supporting the channel. Y'all already know this is the discussion. I have some things I want to talk about. I have Keke Palmer. She did an interview with Offset, but I want to talk about Keke Palmer and the way she interviews in general, and I want to talk about the things that y'all have to say about it. I also want to talk about Tami Roman from Basketball Wives was apparently considered for Real Housewives of Atlanta at one point in her reality TV career, but Kandi Burruss spoke out and said that that was a negative from the network, and that's alleged. I also want to speak about Porsha Williams from the Real Housewives of Atlanta. She has a girlfriend. That's very interesting. I think that is going to be all for today's video. But before I do get into anything, make sure you guys click the subscribe button, and I'll put all the articles in the description below. I'm not going to read all the articles out to you. I'm going to pretty much give you guys what I think about everything. Some of this stuff doesn't have articles, and some of these things are things that I have seen on my timeline, and I just want to give you guys my opinion on. So let's get into it. I guess the first thing we can talk about is Keke Palmer's interviewing style. A lot of y'all have been complaining about Keke Palmer and the way that she interviews for months now. And I believe this actually started around the time Keke Palmer was supposed to be interviewing Jonathan Majors on her platform. And she backed out of the interview. She's like, oh, no, whatever the case. For me, the fact that y'all are still complaining about it's starting to be annoying because it was the Jonathan Majors thing. And then it was the Chelley Olandria thing. And now it's the Offset thing. And for me personally, it's like y'all keep giving her chances though. Why do y'all keep giving her chances if she's proven to y'all that this is the type of person she is? Like every other day, I'm scrolling on my timeline, it's a new complaint about Keke Palmer. Keke this, Keke this, Keke did that, Keke did that, Keke did that, Keke danced to a Chris Brown song. Oh my God. Keke likes Chris Brown. Summer Walker likes Chris Brown. Chloe Bailey likes Chris Brown. Victoria Monet likes Chris Brown. Normani likes Chris Brown. All of the girls like Chris Brown. If y'all don't like that, stop supporting the girls that support the abusers. Stop. But y'all can't. Y'all don't want to. Y'all want to continue to consume these people and then complain about the shit that they do. I don't care that these people like Chris Brown. I don't care. Y'all are not walking up to the average person in the middle of the street and telling them, oh, you're listening to Chris Brown, you're canceled. Oh, y'all not doing that. Y'all don't care that bad about a bitch supporting Chris Brown. Like, stop it. If y'all feel that strongly, y'all really gotta chill with I'm sorry. I get it. I get it. Let me be real. I get it. I get that it can be very annoying to see people outwardly support somebody that is deemed an abuser, abusive, misogynist, all of the things, right? Colorist. I get it. But my thing is, I feel like the problem with a lot of people is y'all want to control the abusers and not the people supporting the abusers. How many people listen to R. Kelly? I know people that still listen to R. Kelly. And I know y'all know people that still listen to R. Kelly. Y'all is not cutting people off from real life. And if y'all are, I ain't seen enough people do it. All I see is the complaining. Keke Palmer is still getting views. Keke Palmer is still getting support. Keke Palmer is getting everything. The best thing that y'all can do if y'all don't like the fact that she likes to support people like Chris Brown and Offset and X, Y, and Z and Jonathan Majors, stop supporting her. Stop supporting her, make her pockets hurt, and then she'll realize, oh wait, I've affected my core audience. But I be thinking that y'all don't be understanding that sometimes y'all aren't the core audience. I think that y'all may be the target audience, but y'all might not be the core audience. The people that are consuming these things just to consume them because they actually, people don't think deep. So y'all keep coming online like, oh my God, Keke Palmer, she let Offset, she didn't even interview him. Literally, when did Keke Palmer say she was a journalist? And that if Keke Palmer said she was a journalist, y'all could pull that clip up. I will stand corrected. I never looked at Keke Palmer as somebody that's a journalist. She just is another person that is a celebrity that has grown up in the media, actor, singer, all that stuff. And she now has a podcast. Same thing with Raven Simone. Raven Simone also, she has a podcast. People have podcasts. Y'all are so mad. Oh my God, take the microphones away. I'm here for take the microphones away, but I'm also not. Because it's like at the end of the day, you could take a microphone away from somebody all you want. The people that are supporting these people are the reason these people are where they are. It's like when y'all get mad at people like DJ Academics. Listen, at the end of the day, guess what? Academics has a fan base. Same thing with Trump. Trump has a fan base. Y'all are not cutting these people off. Y'all are not reprimanding these people in real life. Y'all are not, y'all not sticking it to them how y'all doing it online. So I don't really want to come online and see y'all complaining about Keke Palmer interviewing Offset or the way she interviews this person. Because y'all, guess what? Guess what y'all gonna do? The next time she interviews somebody, y'all gonna go click on Keke Palmer's video. And guess what y'all gonna do? Y'all gonna support her. Y'all gonna like the video. Y'all gonna give it engagement, which is gonna continue to have the person that funds her podcast continue to fund it. Wondery, I believe, is who funds her podcast. They're gonna continue to fund it. She's gonna get sponsorships. She's gonna get clicks. She's gonna get views. So y'all can complain all y'all want. Y'all not taking no action. Y'all not boycotting these things. Y'all not doing the things. Y'all not doing the things. All y'all doing is sitting around talking about what y'all don't like. Y'all not doing nothing about it. Unsubscribe from Keke Palmer. Did Keke Palmer following count go down? No. Y'all might be a little disappointed, but why y'all disappointed? Y'all don't even know her. Y'all don't even know her. Y'all are so mad. I cannot take the fake, the fake morals y'all be standing on. Yes, Keke Palmer is interviewing problematic people. Right. Yeah. And yes, you have a choice to click on that video, or guess what? Y'all know them 3 dots? Click those 3 dots. Not interested. Don't recommend this to me anymore. Mute. Block. Delete, but y'all don't do that. Y'all like to see this shit. Y'all like to get mad, and that's why rage baiting is a thing. Y'all, we would never win. We would never win. So we can just move on to the next topic. Let's talk about Tami Roman. Now, if y'all don't know who Tami Roman is a reality star. I'm not even going to sit here and say she is a Basketball Wives alum, even though she is a Basketball Wives alum. Tami Roman was on The Real World, okay? Like, she was one of the very first reality stars. And I always said if I had a reality TV Mount Rushmore, I would put Tami Roman, Nene Leakes, Natalie Nunn, and who would be the 4th one? I think I would put Tiffany Pollard. I would put Tiffany. I'll put New York. So yeah, that's my reality TV Mount Rushmore, okay? No shade. Tami Roman, so it's come out, and this is according to the Jasmine brand, right? Kandi Burruss speaks on K. Michelle allegedly joining Real Housewives of Atlanta, and she says that Bravo previously turned down Basketball Wives alum Tami Roman and said absolutely not. And y'all can go read the article. It's on the Jasmine brand. Kandi would speak on it, which is her show on YouTube. She did an episode with Don Juan, who was also on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Kandi basically was saying that, Bravo had a firm rule that they would not cast any other ladies from any other, networks or reality TV shows, X, Y, and Z. And she was also saying that she's interested to see how K. Michelle is going to fit with this group. And she also said that K. Michelle is going to be good TV anywhere you put her, which I agree with Kandi on that. I do think it's very funny, though, that there has obviously been a change of the network. We can keep saying allegedly. I think K. Michelle is going to be on the next Real Housewives of Atlanta season. I mean, at the end of the day, she's been filming with them. And it's so funny because these things we have to, allege. It's a very tricky line. You don't want to say somebody's going to be on something they're not going to be on. Now you're like a not credible source. But I mean, the writing is on the wall. K. Michelle and that girl, Pinky Cole, who owns the restaurant, was that Slutty Vegan? She's going to be on Real Housewives of Atlanta too. So I'm interested to see what's going to be happening next season. I already made a video about how I felt about K. Michelle joining Real Housewives of Atlanta. Y'all can go and watch that on my channel. But it's so funny to me that Tami Roman, was considered, and they said absolutely not. And I've heard that Tamar Braxton was asked to be on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Now, I could be wrong about that, but if I'm not mistaken, if this is true, Tamar Braxton was also on another reality TV show. She's been on many reality TV shows. Actually, Tamar Braxton is another person I would probably put on my Mount Rushmore, just because Tamar Braxton kind of did reality TV different in a way. Like, she did reality TV different. She definitely did reality TV in a different way. Like, when we talk about The Real, Big Brother, Celebrity Big Brother, we talk about her own shows with her and Vince, and then the Braxtons, like, Tamar got some stuff under her belt, but that's neither here nor there. Oh my God, wait. Could y'all imagine if Tamar and K. Michelle was on Real Housewives of Atlanta season 17? Ooh, that would be some good TV. But back to Tami. I think it's interesting that the network is having a change of heart. I do think that they're grasping at straws. They're doing everything but bringing Nene back, which, I get it. Nene kind of made her bed, even though she had a little bit of validity in some of the things that she was claiming. I think that Bravo or NBC Universal, whoever the fuck is in charge over there, does not want to see Nene on their TV screen again in the Real Housewives sense. I do think that maybe in another world, maybe on something on E or like a Peacock original, I don't know if production and Bravo are messing with Nene like that. NBC might be messing with Nene, but I don't know if Bravo and Andy. I don't know if I don't know if they're messing with her like that. So you know, this is what we get now. We get the K Michelles on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, and I'm not mad at that. I'm really not mad at that. I already made a video talking about it. I'm not mad at that, but I do think it's funny that back in the day, if they were considering Tami Roman, they didn't put her on there. But I also think that is because Bravo wants to uphold this image of like, I'm gonna just go ahead and say it, not being violent. We've seen Timmy get bucked plenty and many a times, but so have we seen Porsha and Teresa and all of the other girls, which I explained in my K Michelle video. This is just reality TV. It's called reality for a reason. The root word of reality, I gotta keep telling y'all, is real. The root word of reality is real. In real life, things happen. So I don't know why they said absolutely not. That's kind of crazy. But we see that the we see the tables are turning these days. Now, would I be here for Tami Roman on Real Housewives of Atlanta these days? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think Tami is a little for someone like Karen versus Tami. Like, I'm not gonna be ageist because I was gonna say something about her age, but I think Tami just has simply evolved above being on reality TV. Like, Tami is good where she's at. Because I was gonna say something about Karen just because they are around the same age, if I'm not mistaken, but so is Cynthia, you know. But Karen is a little bit of a different ballgame. Karen wasn't on reality TV before, you know. We don't really see Karen get bucked and get big and all this stuff, and their evolution is different, so that wouldn't be fair to compare them. But that was just me thinking out loud, so excuse me for that. But again, Tami Roman has evolved past reality TV at this point. Not reality TV, because she can still do, I know she has like that show where she's talking about like the dating thing, and I think Tami Roman just has evolved past drama. Fuck reality TV. I think she just evolved past drama. I don't think I want to see Tami Roman getting into drama. I don't want to see it. I personally don't want to see it. We've seen it for years, especially after all she's endured. Like, we're good. We're good. So yeah, that's interesting. But we can move on to the next topic. Porsha Williams is dating a girl, allegedly. No, she said it out her mouth. She's dating a man and she's dating a girl. I'm going to read you guys. This is an article that I got from BravoTV.com. I'm going to read y'all some of the things that was said. So Porsha was at CultureCon, which is in Brooklyn, and she basically said that, you know, the people I'm talking to now is just two. I've narrowed it down to two, and he's nice and she is nice. But I really wanted to make sure these were normal people, and what I talked about with my therapist the other day was I'm having a hard time opening up to people because they're not narcissists.
So the people who I'm talking to now, it's just two. I've narrowed it down to two. Okay? And he is nice and she is nice.
You both.
But I really just wanted to make sure that these were normal people. And what I talked about with my therapist the other day was I'm having a hard time opening up because they're not narcissists. And guess what narcissists do? They love bomb you. They do everything. They look perfect. They mirror you. And these people are not. They're challenging me. They're asking me questions. They're not letting me walk over them. They aren't just doing whatever they need to do to get into the relationship. And so I'm not feeling safe enough to open up yet. And so what I have to do is realize if you want something different, you have to also be different. I have to soften up a bit. I have to not expect a lot of elaborate things and overbombing. I have to expect someone to call me out from time to time.
And honestly, seeing Porsha say these things really is telling, because Porsha's a Cancer. I get into astrology, y'all. Porsha's a Cancer. They are very manipulative in my eyes, but they're loving people. You know, I'm not gonna sit here and act like Porsha's manipulative. She probably has manipulative ways, but I'm not gonna act like Porsha doesn't have a loving, nurturing side to her too, because Cancers naturally just have that about them. But I found it funny that she said they're not gonna just let her walk all over them, and how she was saying that, you know, she's expecting to be called out from time to time. And for me, it's like, were you not being called out in your previous relationships? And is this maybe not why your other relationships hadn't worked? And I feel like Simon was really like the final boss of relationships with Porsha. I feel like that relationship that she had with Simon has taught her so much about maybe not only him and the world, but herself. And I think that's important to note, that we're about to see a different Porsha next season. And, you know, people want to say, oh, it's for a storyline, it's for a storyline. I don't care about that. I don't care. If it's for a storyline, then let it be. Because at the end of the day, this is entertainment. Y'all want to do too much when they, oh, she doing that for a storyline, and production is letting her. What do y'all want to do? I don't know. But I think that it's interesting. You know, this is a good thing to hear from Porsha, because we've heard so many years that Porsha likes women, and you know, I don't know if Porsha's ever denied having attraction to women. I think that she may have denied dealing with a woman. I don't know. Either way, I'm not surprised by the news that Porsha is dating a stud, or she's dating a lesbian, or whatever the case, or Porsha may be a little bi-curious. I'm not surprised by that. Porsha's a bad girl. And at the end of the day, you know, I'm always here for trying something different, especially when you get older and you try, and you have actually tried different things. I think it's safe to say, you know what, go out and, you know, explore. Do what you want to do. If you want to date X, Y, and Z, and they're different from your, you know, the rest of the dates that you had, whatever. At least you try, you know, X, Y, and Z before, and now you're trying A, B, and C, and D over here. Do you, boo? Porsha ain't hurting nobody. I ain't mad at Porsha dating no woman. What I'm be mad for? I'm part of LGBT. I ain't got no problem with it. You know what I'm saying? So Porsha, do your thing, girl. But yeah, very interesting way to debut that. And I also saw some clips of the girl, what looked like to be some filming going on, that she was making an appearance with Porsha on the show next season. So we don't know if they're gonna put that in there. But I found that interesting. Now, I got this clip from the Bravo Shade Room on Instagram. Make sure y'all follow them. But somebody in the comments, in Bravo Shade Room pinned this comment and said, this is Demetria's sister. Now, do y'all remember Demetria from season 6 when they was trying to find the studios and drop some beats? They asked Kandi to go get some. Remember that? I found that to be interesting if this is actually Demetria's sister, because what if Demetria comes back on Real Housewives? I don't know, y'all. I doubt that she will, but it's just funny to me. Like, wow, Atlanta is so big but so small to me. Like, I really think that that's interesting. I know I say interesting a lot, but a lot of this shit just be interesting, y'all. It's entertainment. It's entertaining. I think that this is kind of dope for Porsha. I think that at the end of the day, living your truth, be yourself. If you want to date a girl, go date a girl. Do your thing. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that. Let me know what y'all think about Keke Palmer and her interviews. Are y'all still gonna watch the interviews and complain about Keke Palmer and other people that support abusers and all these things? Or what's the solution? What's next? Because I'm pretty sure after the Offset interview, she's gonna go and she's gonna interview somebody else y'all don't like, and y'all gonna watch it and give her clicks and views and likes and money. And, you know, y'all gonna feed her pockets and her engagement and her credibility in the celebrity world. That's what y'all gonna do. Let me know what y'all think about that. And then let me know what y'all think about the network saying absolutely not to Tami Roman possibly being on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Let me know what y'all think about Porsha openly dating a girl. And I will see y'all in the next video. Thank you for watching. Make sure y'all click that like button if you enjoyed this video. Hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you can know the next time I upload a video. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok at mostlydarius and at the discussion. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Thank you for supporting.